Hello everyone. The AI settings have undergone some major improvements since September 2023. So without further ado, let's dive right into the changes. Turbo Subdomains now has its own AI provider, Turbo AI, as the default provider, offering 3 cutting-edge models: Llama 3, Phi 3, and Wizard LM2. Phi 3 is mainly for rewriting content, while Wizard LM2 is designed for generating fresh, high-quality content. We are now on the AI settings page. The first section is the provider settings. Here, you can add your preferred AI provider. There are 2 options to choose from. First, you have OpenAI. If you're opting for it, just grab your API key, insert it here, and hit Save. If you want to go with a custom provider, select Custom Provider from the drop-down, insert the API key, host, and model name, then save the changes. Now your custom AI provider and model would be available to use in the campaigns. Next up is the section to modify the custom provider. You can see which providers and models are available by selecting from the drop-down. Let's try changing a provider. You can see Turbo AI offers Llama 3, Phi 3, and Wizard LM2. If you've added any custom providers and models, they will appear here. You can edit or delete them based on your needs. The following section focuses on managing prompt sets. Let me explain this in detail. This section is divided into 3 columns. The left column shows the prompt set type. Turbo Subdomains has 3 prompt set types: new AI content, rewrite content, content prompt set for subdomain default pages. Subdomain default pages content is basically new AI content, but designed for pages. Let's break these down one by one. New AI content prompts are designed to create high-quality original content. By default, the new AI content type is selected. You'll find the list of prompts in the middle column. If no custom sets have been added, you'll see only the default set. For example, in this section, we have many prompt sets. The right column provides detailed information about the selected set. For new AI content, the default set works best with Turbo AI provider having Wizard LM2 model. Keep in mind, you can't modify the default set. But if you want to use the default set with another provider and model, you can do it when you create a new campaign. You have the option to choose any provider and model to be used with any prompt set. Want to create a new prompt set? Just click New Set, and the default set will be duplicated. You can rename it to something that fits your needs. The next thing you'll notice is the list of prompts in this set. These prompts are used in a specific sequence, but not necessarily in the order shown here. We've arranged them this way to make it easier for you to understand and edit them. Now let's look at how prompts work. Each prompt has 2 parts: user prompt and system prompt. Turbo Subdomains uses 3 key components in the prompts: description, SEO keywords, and number of sections. These appear as red-colored smart tags. The first prompt Turbo Subdomains uses is section headlines. It takes the description and number of headlines to create section titles. From here, other prompts are used to generate content. The output of one prompt often becomes the input for the next. Remember, altering smart tags can lead to poor results, so always use them as is. Each field also has 2 types of prompts, such as article title and article title with SEO keywords. If you're aiming for natural, audience-focused content, leave the keywords field empty when creating your campaign. The system will automatically use the simpler prompt. On the other hand, if you provide SEO keywords, the content will be optimized for search engines. Most prompt titles are self-explanatory, but I'll walk you through them for clarity. Article title generates titles using the description and section headlines. This prompt is designed to generate article titles. It takes 2 inputs, the description and section headlines. The description refers to the text you enter in the brief description field when creating a campaign, while section headlines are generated from the section headlines prompt. As mentioned earlier, if you include keywords in the campaign for SEO optimization, the article title with SEO keywords prompt will be used. It's advisable to apply the same changes to both prompts, the standard one and the SEO keywords version. If you include SEO keywords, the corresponding prompt will be used. Article intro. This prompt is designed to generate an article introduction. It uses the description and section headlines as input, relying on the details you provide in the campaign's description and the output from the section headlines prompt. Section headlines. This prompt assists in generating section headlines. The number of sections is based on the count you specify in the campaign. The inputs required are the description and the number of headlines. If using the section headlines with SEO keywords prompt, an additional input of SEO keywords is needed. The output from this prompt is used in the article content and other prompts such as article title, article introduction, section, and article conclusion. Section. This prompt is used to generate the content for each section of an article. It is applied repeatedly for each section of the article. For the first section, it retrieves the first headline from the output of the section headlines prompt and generates the corresponding content. The process continues by fetching the second headline to create the content for the second section, and so on. Article conclusion. If you've chosen to include article conclusions in the campaign, this prompt will be used. Otherwise, it will be skipped by the system. The inputs required for this prompt are the description, section headlines, and any relevant keywords. The output is placed at the end of the article, following the sections. Image prompt. The image prompt is used when you choose DALL-E 3 for generating images. It takes the section content as input to create the most relevant images based on the content. The output of this prompt relies on the OpenAI API key for images, so it's important to ensure a valid key is entered in the feed settings. We are also planning to integrate Stable Diffusion for image creation, so stay tuned for updates. By the time you watch this video, it might already be available. Section Summary. It creates brief summaries for each section using section content as input. TLDR prompt. It produces a concise version of the article using all section summaries. There's also the minimal use of these words section, which helps avoid specific words that may flag your content as AI generated. Feel free to add to this list as needed. Once you're done, scroll up and hit Save at the top right corner. You can create as many sets as necessary. Let's move on to the Rewrite Content prompt sets. These are used in RSS and News API campaigns. Turbo AI's Phi 3 model excels at rewriting content fetched from external sources like RSS and News API. As with the new AI content prompt sets, you'll find the prompts listed in the middle column and the default set selected by default. The text generation prompt rewrites content by cleaning up formatting and producing a polished version. You can adjust it as needed. The image prompt generates an AI image for the post's featured image based on the rewritten content. The summary prompt creates an article summary using the rewritten content. Once you're satisfied with your edits, hit Save. Finally, let's cover the default pages prompt sets. Default pages are automatically generated when you create a new subdomain. Normally, a category wouldn't have any associated pages, but when you convert a category into a subdomain, these pages are created using the default pages prompt set. Just like other prompt set types, you'll find the provider and model information in the right column. The Wizard LM2 model is used to generate the content for these default pages. Currently, the Turbo Subdomains plugin supports 6 default pages: Home, About Us, Contact Us, Privacy Policy, Terms of Service, and Cookie Policy. You can create a new prompt set by selecting the New Set option in the middle column. This allows you to customize your own prompts for these pages. After naming and creating or editing your prompts, make sure to save the prompt set. Once saved, this prompt set will be available for use in the subdomain settings under the General Settings section. And that wraps up the updated AI settings for the Turbo Subdomains plugin. We're always working to improve and enhance the plugin, so you can expect plenty of exciting updates in the near future. Stay connected with us to keep up with the latest features and improvements. Thanks for watching.